I want a mic like this. This is so nice and crisp. I want to buy one of these for real. Cause you can like almost like you can hear like your mouth move like.
Hey. It's like you're tonguing my ear.
Dude, I was putting
Feels
pizza
so
in the
good.
sauce earlier and it was making sex sounds. It was great.
Oh no! Oh god!
Hey, I will.
This is the podcast. This is all we got. Are you happy yet?
Alien sex noises.
Well, I'm incredibly unprepared then.
Good.
Strangling a man till his last breath leaves his body.
And welcome back to the cast.
Oh shit.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
God.
yeah, we're gonna start with that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, you never know when it's gonna come in.
Gross.
Well, to be fair,
that's
they're
rape.
they're just clicking out. Whoa.
Oh god.
It's not what I was talking about, but
Oh,
okay.
I went there.
That was worse.
Curtis went there. Zinga.
Where's my like air horn noise right now?
I
Like
can download the app again. I can
Like
get
that?
I can get the
Well,
app again
no,
if
I-
you want.
more like a morning talk, like a cowbell or something. Like, oh,
Oh,
Curtis
yeah.
went there.
Like-
oh god damn it, he's getting
No,
one.
no. Oh god, God help us all. No, shit. Oh god.
He picked it up.
No. At work, I've got this girl that like randomly should whistle like. And in my head, I just hear the air horn making that sound. I go. Meow,
She
meow,
hasn't
meow,
been doing
meow.
that on purpose.
What?
She hasn't been doing that on purpose.
No, she's not.
She's trying to summon
She's
birds.
so
to
not
take
internet
DJ.
savvy. Like she's like the whitest white girl I know.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Because I would be friends with her.
I don't even think she knows what Facebook is.
That's
impressive, actually.
No,
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm blatantly lying.
Okay, I was gonna say that's impressive. If she
I'm
doesn't know what
blatantly
Facebook is.
lying.
She is that not internet savvy.
She's like, I don't know what a mouse
And she's
is.
like everyone talks about Facebook all the time. Like
Girls tell me that sometimes too, DJ.
Tell you
One
what.
girl told me that she really doesn't watch movies.
okay,
That's
What is
bullshit.
that? I mean, I'm in the
Like
same
you can't
boat.
do that.
I don't
No,
watch.
no. I'm in the same boat. I give the spiel like everyone talks about celebrities. I'm like, I have no idea. Like
That's different, though.
No. I am the like Titanic guy and Inception guy, the same person. Like I didn't know that until a couple years ago. That's how much I don't know. So I can understand. Like I don't understand movies.
Not knowing celebrities is not the same as I don't watch movies at all.
But I've watched like before this year. I watched like one movie last year, I think, and that was it.
Wow.
I don't watch
Was it
movies
the
either.
Avengers?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I mean, the Avengers came out this year.
Well, like
Pretty sure the Avengers came out like
what
4
was
years ago.
what Avengers or what Marvel movie came out last year? Was it Captain America 2?
Guardians of the Galaxy and Captain America.
Oh yeah.
Those are the only two movies I watched
That
last
was
year.
so sick.
Other than like watching Lion King again.
You're fucking scrubs, all of you.
The movies
I mean,
cost,
that's why we hired you, Curtis.
Movies
You
cost-
know things.
movies
We're the
cost
scrubs
money
that just
to watch
you
for
know
the most
kind of
part.
sit on computers and play games.
But Chris Pratt is so sexy.
He was sexy before he got hot.
What?
Isn't that weird?
Wait, excuse me.
Mike,
how
Mike
that
likes him.
works.
He
I
likes
like
him
him chubby.
CHUNKY.
That's a reference no one will get.
No,
I
yeah.
appreciate it, Curtis.
No
though.
problem.
Look up Here Come the Mummies. They're a good band that no one's
If
ever heard
you
of before.
don't, I'll come to your house and I'll fucking murder you. What?
Anyway, now we're off of my type. Let's
Can-
talk
What
about
are we?
whatever.
Can-
What is this?
Can we?
podcast?
Oh, yeah,
Can
so
you
we-
play?
Can we
let-
talk about
oh.
Ant-Man?
No, not yet.
No,
Play
Ant-Man's dead.
Mastodon's cut you with a linoleum knife. That's what I'm
No,
gonna do to
Don't
someone.
do that.
We can't because we already started recording.
Barry, edit
Fuck.
that in.
We
Oh.
would get sued.
Kevin, edit that in.
Yeah,
Fuck Kevin.
whatever. Anyways,
He's adorable.
Is he?
Yeah.
yeah, we can talk about
He's a little
Ant-Man, how
Asian kid.
great it was.
Oh, he's the new
All
guy.
right, so
Yeah.
I don't
We're
know.
going to talk
He's
about
adorable.
the
His
MCU
big bulbous eyes.
while we're here.
Oh, okay, I can do that.
Oh, he's the
Okay.
guy that looks like a baby.
Yeah.
He
That's
looks like a baby
That's
Asian
Kevin.
man.
He's
Who's-
adorable.
Who's a
Okay.
baby Asian man?
Kevin, the new animator, or not animator,
Editor.
fuck.
for
Editor.
Game
The
Grumps.
editor for Game Grumps.
He got
I've seen a bunch
so
of-
drunk on St. Patrick's Day. It was adorable.
And he threw up everywhere. It was
Yeah.
amazing.
Kevin?
Yeah.
He's 23, I think.
Yeah, he couldn't hang 10,
He looks
bro.
like he's 4. I mean,
I
that's
know.
mean
Well,
to say,
he's-
but he looks tiny.
He's Asian. What do
Hey,
you
that's what
expect?
people say
That's
about
race-
me.
That's racist.
It's not. It's true though. People who are Asian generally have extremely good skin.
Yeah,
and,
they
like,
they
It's
stay
a compliment. Don't even think.
they stay 20 until they hit like 50, and then they look 110.
No, they look like
Michael Cera. Sarah, however you say his name.
What is
Oh,
he
God.
50 now?
He has,
I don't
yet,
know,
he has yet to hit puberty,
Like,
right?
he still looks like he's 13.
Oh yeah, no,
His
definitely.
balls are just sitting there up here, like waiting to drop.
That's
just
why his role in This Is the End was so unsettling.
That's true. Hey, Brianna.
What a good movie. Well, at least the first 20 minutes.
Quality.
First 20
What?
minutes.
You mean the whole thing?
I mean, the whole
it was
thing
a
was
cinematic
great.
masterpiece.
It was great.
Didn't he,
I need
like-
to watch it again.
Didn't he like ask her to like? She asked him to slap his ass.
No.
Like no, not in the movie. I'm talking about like after, like before they did it, like the scene, like behind the scenes.
I
Like
have
she
no
asked him to
idea.
do, like it was like a thing on Tumblr. Like she asked him to do it so she could slap him.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I mean,
and he-
Rihanna's a pretty weird person. I'm not gonna lie.
Not-
It's very weird. Huh?
Anytime that the USA like does something, she's just all like, "Go opposing thing."
She's a hipster. She's basically.
Chris Androvic.
I was gonna say that.
She's the last goddamn Soviet.
You're welcome, Chris.
You don't know who that is, and you won't. So it's good.
I think we
Look
have
him
to
up on
bleep-
Facebook and then stalk him.
No, we have to bleep him out.
Nope, don't believe him out.
No.
Don't. I want someone to find Chris
No.
Androvic and rail him in his ass.
No.
Don't
Because
look him
he's-
up.
You
Look us
can't
up.
do that.
He'd like it.
I'm sure he would. He's not getting the satisfaction from us though.
Oh, well, good point.
He's
Okay,
low.
never mind.
No.
Is it just me, or is he? I can't hear him very much.
I'm probably like talking away
You're
from
a
my
mile and a
microphone.
half away from him.
Hi guys, I'm gonna fucking
You just
right
were
up
really
my
quiet.
microphone. I'm gonna fucking
Anyway,
suck
anyway,
this robot
so-
microphone.
Can you guys hear me now?
No,
It's better, yeah.
stop touching it.
I'm wondering how, because I have you guys on the same mic at almost the exact same level, and
My voice is more booming than his.
it must. Congratulations. That's officially your microphone.
Can you hear me now?
Can we start the episode over?
It's funny because I never
All right,
burp.
and that was our podcast this week,
Sorry.
everybody. I've been Curtis.
I've been Brian.
I've been belching the whole time.
gross.
DJ's
Bye.
gassy. Stop it.
No, I can't. I have a disease.
Yes, you have
I'm
cancer.
putting this over here now.
You are a cancer.
I literally give people cancer. Like
Well, that's what it is.
The town
tumor
that's
is
next to us
pressing
starts
on
with
his
P.
stomach.
Well, you are a stream monster, so yeah.
Kappa.
Yeah.
Post dog faces chat. Post it right now. Everyone in the comment section post.
Franker G.
Yeah, Franker G.
Wait.
Franker's.
Franker G. Post
Brian,
it.
you fucking
Post it,
suck.
Megan.
I twitch. I do the things.
Post. Franker G. No space. Dog face.
No, I'll make that an emote. I can do that. It'll just be like Franker
Franker
face.
G.
I was sexually
It'll be
assaulted by
Franker face
PewDiePie.
Z. It'll be Franker Z with like a
With some cool.
That's like-
glasses
it's like a
on.
pit bull.
with shades.
face.
Yeah, with the
I'm
meme-
glad no
Franker
one
G.
responded.
no, with the
to
meme
that.
shades on and the snapback. And
Yeah, like
beamer.
the blunt.
What are my levels?
Yeah.
What?
What are my levels?
You are level 3 Super Saiyan.
Good.
Thank you. Okay. I felt a little low.
Which means you're a
Oh.
scrub. Did Vegeta go directly past Super Saiyan 3?
No, he
Yeah,
went
no,
right
yeah, he
to.
did.
No one heard me say that I got sexually assaulted by PewDiePie. So
I
I'm
don't.
upset.
We don't care about that though. That was in the
Wow.
last news cycle. We don't care.
God.
No. People are talking about Vegeta now.
Vegeta.
Yes.
Vachitos. I love Vachitos. He's my favorite
It's
bad
my
guy.
favorite.
Super cool guy. Awful to play Xbox with.
It's my
He
favorite.
gets stuff all
Yeah,
over the
he-
controller.
He's all like, I'm made out of Cheeto dust. That's what I ascended to.
God.
So have
Oh, God.
have you seen that picture that's been going around Facebook of like the bad guys from Dragon Ball Super? They are apparently the Backyardigans.
What?
No.
Like there's a picture of the Backyardigans, and then there's a picture of like the bad guys from Dragon Ball Super, and they all look like each other.
How many villains are there in Dragon Ball Super?
Speaking
lot.
of,
Like,
okay, speaking of Dragon Ball
six.
Super,
They're two, like
Can
two
we-
episodes in.
What is Dragon Ball Super?
it's
Is that the new show?
It's
Yeah.
Akira Toriyama's new. It's canon. It basically cancels out Dragon Ball GT.
more or
Oh,
less.
sick.
It's right after Boo died. Like I think it's like 5 years later.
No, I mean Kid Buu. Cause
Yeah,
Boo's
that's
still alive.
that's what I mean. Boo's still around, but yeah, after Kid Boo gets killed,
That's so sick.
like I think Pan is like a 3 or 4.
Pan. She's an
And
actual
then
pan.
like Goten is
Yeah.
like older. No, but can we talk about the still frames? Have anyone
Oh
seen
my
those?
god, they look so.
Fuck.
Okay.
Okay,
It's a
be
still
more.
frame.
Look it up real quick.
I'm
It's-
looking it up so I can.
What's a
I
still
can
frame?
Know
A
what's
still,
up.
really?
No, I don't.
A still frame is like a frame of anything.
It's a
Oh,
frame
okay,
that.
sure.
I didn't. Okay, that's
Okay,
It's
yeah.
what I assumed, but I was like,
It's what you use to build the building on.
Okay, no. What about it?
For some reason,
Context me. Context me hard, Curtis.
Did you-
Context me right
That's
in the
it.
mouth.
That's
it
it.
seems like the people who
Steel beams
made.
can't
Shut
melt
the
it.
fuck up.
By jet fuel.
You mean jet fuel can't melt steel beams?
No, I mean steel beams can't melt jet fuel.
I mean, he's right.
Yeah, because it's already a liquid.
What?
You heard me, bitch.
Okay.
What was
Anyways,
the-
Michael.
Where did the context go? Where were we?
We're talking about Dragon Ball Super and the
great.
awful still frames.
Okay,
Yeah.
what was
The-
it?
the
It looks good.
The animation studio who made Dragon Ball Super, I guess they made a Sailor Moon reboot as well.
Yeah.
And in
Crystal?
Yeah.
yeah, I think so.
Oh.
And like the still frames in that are super bad. Like everything is like either super poorly drawn or just looks terrible.
It looks like Flash animation
yeah, it does
from
actually.
like
Shots
2000,
fired.
2004.
No, like
Yeah, that's wrong.
if you look at my Skype picture,
Okay.
it's what Beerus looks like in one of the still frames, and it's literally just like 2 dots and a line. It's his face.
Gross.
I mean, it's far away, so it's understandable.
Animations.
But animation is super hard. I get why they did it because they were trying to rush it out.
Well, yeah, and it's
And, like,
not every frame, but
it's not
there's
every frame,
but
but,
there's
like-
a lot of frames.
Like the fight scenes are really bad. I mean, like you're not supposed to be able to see them like that. But like if you pause them in certain spots, it looks fucking hilarious. Like it looks
Yeah.
so poorly drawn.
It looks worse
So-
than a fan.
So it's
art.
it's like pausing an episode of PBG.
yeah.
Like you pause it and his face is like
yeah,
it's like
basically.
a really fucked up face. He's like, wow, he looks
But-
drunk.
Oh, dude, they did the same thing with like a photo shoot of Hugh Jackman, like in
Yeah.
between the ones that they released for like Time or something like that. And it's like he's getting out of the water. He's on a beach,
Yeah.
and it's all these awkward like pictures.
Right.
It's so weird.
Everybody on YouTube right now, what I want you to do is I want you to go to a random video of some person just talking into a camera, and just play the game of like randomly stopping, and take a screenshot of the funniest picture you can find, and you make that your picture on YouTube.
Vines are good for that as well because
Is
there's so
it-
much
yeah.
going on in Vines.
Yeah.
It's good to do that as well. No, but like the animation studio, I guess, because they did the same thing with Sailor Moon, and the DVD release made it a lot better. Like they had more time to do it and fix everything. So I hope they did the same thing with Dragon Ball Super.
I imagine that they would.
Because like everyone's so excited about this series, and now like it's just I think episode 1 just came out. I guess episode maybe 1 and 2.
no, they're pretty far.
Are they
out.
rolling
Really?
out?
Yeah, they're rolling.
No,
them out
nothing's
every
been
week.
dubbed. It's all subs.
Every Sunday.
It's all subs right now.
Ew.
So
But they just started maybe a month ago. They can only be
Yeah, no,
like,
it's-
4
it's-
episodes in, right?
it's like 4
yeah,
or 5.
it's
I
4 or
think.
5 because those frames are from the like first big fight of Goku versus Kitty Cat God.
Beerus. It's
They
basically
fight again.
no. It's basically recapping what happens in Battle of Gods.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
one.
that's-
That's
'cause
one.
that's-
Of the, yeah, that's one of the reasons why they.
Because that's
didn't-
canon. Battle of Gods is a canon movie.
Well, yeah, but I mean, what's the
Oh,
need
really?
to
I'm not sure the
recap it?
context. I'm not sure why they're fighting. I think it's just like
They're fighting
a quick
because
like
they
10
feel
minute
like
recap
it.
of the whole movie. And
Yeah.
then, like because that's
It's one of the
Um,
reasons why the frames look so badly because they're just like we already drew this once. You know, we're not going to do it again, or at least not with full effort.
and there's some animation flops too. Like I noticed, like when Goku's arms is like super bent out of contortion, like, and like Vegeta like runs and falls over, but it looks super bad. I think he's like floating off the ground or something like that. It's like, man. But I'm not gonna, cause like, especially in Japan, 'cause there's so much anime out there.
Let
like,
me know when it becomes dubbed. Because
Dubbed.
that is one anime that I will not watch subbed. Any other anime I'll usually watch subbed because voice
because
actors in
Dragon Ball
Japan
Z is
are
so close
sick.
to your childhood.
Right.
I feel like
the
Go-
voice actor for Goku has my heart and soul.
Yeah.
So that guy's awesome.
It's his
And everybody
boyfriend.
else on the cast is really good too.
What's his name? Sean Schemmel.
That
Schemmel's-
sounds right.
Sean Schemmel's Goku.
Give you a hand job.
Shut the front door.
Did you know?
No.
Speaking of Sean Schemmel, did you know that he in Dragon Ball GT there was like a screen like where he screamed and it was like a minute and a half long and actually threw up and
No.
passed out. Yeah.
No. That was in
GT.
no.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Budokai,
It was
wasn't
when
it?
he turned Super Saiyan 3. And
No, the
it's-
longest one's in GT.
Oh, is it really?
It's like 2 minutes long.
I'm totally
but,
sorry.
But that one is another
I'm
one
totally
where he
sorry.
almost passed
It's-
out.
I saw. Yeah. Okay, maybe that's what I saw.
Yeah.
I did see an interview of like there was like a documentary on like all the voice actors for the Dragon Ball series, and Brian's making a face like he just ate something like sour.
Keep going. It can wait.
Okay, all right,
Did
now
you
it's
find
fine.
them? Because they're hilarious, aren't they?
I'm sorry. You weren't kidding.
Yeah.
2 dots and a line.
No, for Beerus'
Yeah.
face,
Really?
right?
Yeah.
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 Goku doesn't even have a face.
I know.
All right, hold on, no. All right, hold on.
ridiculous.
Turn that my way. Hold on, I need to see this.
Isn't that bad? That's my Skype picture is Beerus' face.
It's so bad. That's
He
hilarious.
looks like a rabbit.
He
That's
does.
goddamn precious.
Like
that-
his ears are way too long in
Isn't
that.
that
Wait, is
adorable?
Beerus not a rabbit?
No,
he's
he's
a
a cat.
Beerus is
Never
a
mind.
cat. He's Anubis. He's
I
the god of
don't
destruction.
give a shit.
Come on now.
Fucking-
I
That's-
don't. I watched it once and I was like, yeah, I didn't like that.
Really? You
I didn't like Battle of the Gods.
Really? I thought it was amazing.
I thought it was really cheesy, and the
I
fight
mean-
scenes were really boring.
All DBZ movies are bad.
No, I don't agree with that at
Hey.
all.
I liked
What are you talking about? Are you saying Dragon Ball
all the really
Evolution
old ones
is
are
your favorite?
What?
What?
I like the one where
Wasn't listening.
Gohan from Super Saiyan 2 again. It's like the one with the game or whatever. Like they're like in a certain like arena. I don't remember what it's called. But it was,
Was it-
it
was
was
the one they fought Cell?
I think it was BoJack.
Horseman?
No.
Yeah.
No, there's a guy.
Yeah, no, yeah. When Gohan fought BoJack.
There's a guy named
It was a
Bojack.
slaughter.
Poor Will
But
Arnett.
that sounds really familiar, and I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't care.
And like Goku's dead, and he like.
About Will Arnett?
No, I love Will Arnett.
No.
I was gonna say he's fantastic.
No, yeah, no, he's like my favorite Canadian.
No, but all the
Him or
really
Ryan
old,
Reynolds.
all the really old DBZ movies were
You
sick.
didn't know that?
Like
I didn't
Tree
know
of
that.
Life was
Yeah,
amazing.
he's from Toronto.
Have you seen Tree of
Um,
Life's
Toronto's okay.
Canadian
Meh.
dub?
No.
Or whatever. It's bad.
No, yeah,
Is it
I was
really?
agreeing with you, man.
I don't know if it's Canadian, but it's when they call
yeah.
it when they call Piccolo Big Green.
I mean, it could be less
Big
than
fucking
okay,
green.
but
it's
That's what
terrible.
I would love
No,
to
it's-
hear.
We should watch
Like how we're
sometime.
having
It's
two
amazing.
conversations.
I know, right? People are going to be really confused. I like it.
Well, okay. What are you guys
Interesting-
talking?
We're
interesting-
talking about how Will Arnett is like one of my favorite Canadians.
Who's
Who's
like,
Will
Will Arnett?
wow.
I don't know.
Oh my God, you guys
The
are
voice
the
of
worst.
BoJack.
You're good with
Yeah,
celebrity
he's
names.
the-
I'm
Oh,
not.
okay, cool.
Yeah, he's the voice of BoJack. He's
Okay, all right,
Joe
All right,
from-
Curtis. Do you remember not even like 10 minutes ago we
No,
talked about... I didn't know
because
who the fuck
that's getting-
Leonardo DiCaprio was. Why would I know who Will Arnett
That got
is?
cut out.
Did it?
It's true.
I don't
we did.
know. Maybe.
I don't give a shit. Audiences need to know. We know that right
We
now.
know.
Just
We
scrapped
know.
it.
should know
We
better.
know. I know.
What?
We scrapped it because you talked about camel penises.
I mean,
and
and
No, that's
I was,
not, that is not why we.
I don't know what you're talking
Wow.
about.
it's
I
canon.
Camel penis is canon.
Excuse me, I'm gonna throw up now. No,
Anyway.
I passed. Okay. So, what the fuck were we doing?
So the topic
we just
is-
kind of started talking about DBZ and
The topic
Will
of this
Arnett.
podcast is shows that have gone on for too long or need to stop.
No,
or,
I think I like what we're doing now.
okay, let's just
Yeah,
keep doing
yeah.
this.
Yeah, let's
scrapping
just
that
keep doing
idea.
this.
So yeah, we don't need a topic.
Yeah, that would have been 5 minutes
Let's
long.
just- yeah, let's
Everyone
just-
would have
yeah,
said
let's just cut
Firefly
that.
except you.
Yeah.
would have said happy endings.
Yeah.
All right.
What's happy
I'm
ending?
just-
It's a comedy.
It's a comedy show that was on NBC, I think.
ABC.
ABC. It was amazing.
You say he's amazing?
I liked it a lot.
It wasn't bad. I enjoyed the 2 seasons that they had.
3 seasons.
Whatever. Lick my taint.
It was
It's
like
its humor was super awkward and like kind of like it was very Kimmy Schmidt.
it was like Scrubs meets Gilmore
Kimmy
Girls,
Schmidt.
It was
where they
I
just
felt
try to
like-
talk and talk and talk, and the jokes are bam, bam, bam. Here,
Except Gilmore
there.
Girls was stupid.
I feel like
But
if
that's
you
the
watched
thing.
if you watched
That's an opinion.
I feel like
And
if
it's
you
a
watched
fact.
Correct.
I've never seen it, so I don't know. But I'm
Seth
just
MacFarlane
saying.
was he was in a couple episodes of Gilmore Girls.
Okay, no, you're probably
actually.
right then. The show's
So.
probably shit.
Wow.
Oh, get
Wow.
fucked on Seth
Ah,
MacFarlane. I don't like Seth MacFarlane.
Spiders will lay eggs in your nostrils tonight.
shit. What was in the DBZ abridged? What was that? It goes ha ha. Dangly parts. That's
Yeah.
it. Never mind. Sorry, I kept remembering the ha ha.
That is from.
I forgot.
That is from Harvey Birdman.
Attorney at law, Stephen
That-
Colbert.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stephen Colbert's in that show?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
yeah,
Phil,
he
Seven.
does that voice.
Oh,
He's Phil 7.
I only watched like one episode of that show.
Is Stephen
all the way
Colbert in
through.
He starts this September.
BoJack?
Yes, he is. He plays
plays the boss?
Yeah.
Okay,
the
that's
toad
right.
guy.
Okay.
He's also. What else has he been in?
Stephen Colbert's my favorite.
Tech Jansen, Alpha Squad 7. That
I
cartoon
mean,
was
that
fucking
makes
awesome.
that makes sense because that, you know.
I mean, it was on his show.
Yeah. So. But yeah, the dangly parts is definitely
Harvey Birdman.
Ooh.
you know kiss handshake baby, kiss handshake baby. After
That was a show I never watched.
you never watched
Harvey
Harvey Birdman?
No.
I never got a chance to.
Everyone
Like,
always referenced it, and I was like, I mean, it's
every time it was on, I was like, I'm falling asleep
Yes,
easily.
yes.
No, it was.
I
It was pretty good. I mean,
Yeah, no.
No, it's not that it was
Yeah,
boring. It was just I was like going to sleep.
yeah,
at the
yeah.
time.
I got you.
Yeah.
yeah, it
It's-
played at like
it's-
10:30 or 11.
It's a
On
definitely a show
weekdays.
to watch because it's just so funny.
There are some funny. From what I've seen, there are some very funny moments in that
there's-
show.
They're actually starting to replay it on Adult Swim now.
Oh, nice. They do that from time to time.
Yeah, it's about time though, because that show's been off the air for like.
I forgot that Adult
4
Swim was
years
actually.
now.
I actually was thinking the exact same thing.
Do what?
I don't watch TV anymore. So
Yeah,
I
no, me
forgot Adult
neither.
Swim was actually a thing still.
Yeah, me too.
Rick and Morty is fantastic.
Is that what it's
Yeah.
on?
Yeah, it's on Adult
Oh no,
Swim.
no, no! Andrew showed the other night when everyone came over.
Yeah.
Before everyone got there, Andrew was like, "You've never seen Rick and Morty, right?" And I was like, "No." And we sat down in the first scene of that show. Like, it's like, "Wait, which one's which? Which one's the old man?"
Morty
that-
is the old man.
Oh,
right?
Rick.
No, that's
Rick
Rick.
is the old man.
And then
Rick's
Morty-
the old man. He's
yeah.
like, "Morty, get out of bed. We got to do something." And he gets in the spaceship. He's like, "Yeah, we're gonna bomb everything." He's like, "What are you talking about?" I have not laughed that hard in a long time. That was
it's-
the most charming scene I've ever, like, without knowing the characters. It was so charming.
It's such a great show
It's
because
so good.
It's from Dan Harmon, which he did Community, and then he's done a lot of great stuff. He has that unaired pilot episode with Jack Black as like a motorcyclist who gets superpowers, and like if you can find the pilot episode, it's so funny. It's so random.
What?
Rick and
Look,
Morty.
No, not Rick and Morty.
No.
There's a show, I can't remember what it's called, but Dan Harmon and Jack Black. Jack Black starred in it, and he's like a motorcyclist who has like psychic powers, and I think it's called like Real Heat or something. I don't know. I can't remember. It's hilarious.
Is Jack Black
sounds-
still relevant these days?
I mean, he's gonna be.
He was super cool back in the day, but I haven't heard his name in a long time.
He's gonna be R.L. Stein in the new Goosebumps movie.
There's a new Goosebumps movie?
Yeah, there's a Goosebumps movie coming out in October.
Isn't R.L. Stein still
Spooky.
alive?
Yeah, but you want R.L. Stein, who's like 60 now, to play himself at 30?
If anything, he's even creepier now.
Yeah, but that's not why he's playing R.L. Stein. He's playing him just to. It's like he's a dad, and his daughter's like, I want to go to Bone Town with the guy next door. And he's just all like, but I make scary books. And, like, that's the plot
That's
of
relevant.
Goosebumps.
I'm so confused.
You should be.
I think I would rather watch Fantastic Four again than see that.
See-
Ew.
Shots
that's-
fired.
That actually sounds terrible.
I get it, because you said it was really bad.
No,
And I don't plan on seeing it.
Everyone said it was really bad.
Well, yeah, but...
And then Fox is like, but we still might make a sequel.
I think Pixels actually got a higher score on Rotten Tomatoes than Fantastic Four
Pixels.
did.
That's
fact.
the Adam Sandler one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
that's
bomb
sad.
that was super terrible. That and
Yikes.
what other movie got a higher score than that? I don't remember. Fuck.
Batman
Story
and
3.
Robin. Well, duh. That
No,
has
it was
like
like movies that came out
100%.
I mean, it's true.
Movies that came out this
It's got like a
year.
100 on Rotten Tomato.
I got 100, really?
I believe so. That or like 99.
First Toy Story?
No,
the third
3.
one.
3?
3.
Yeah, 3 has like 100%.
Yeah.
I've never seen 3.
Oh, it's super
Me
good.
either. I've never
Makes
seen
you
it.
cry.
I actually cried.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
saw
did
it-
you?
Yeah, I cried.
I cried.
I saw 2 like a long time ago. I don't remember anything from it.
Two's good.
And I was
It's like what Bo Burnham says. I cried at the.
No, Woody. Go look up Bo Burnham right now.
Do it.
Who's
What?
Bo Burnham?
Oh my god.
Shut up.
Get out of here.
You know who Bo Burnham is.
Take off your bras and burn them. You can let Bo burn them.
Is he
Take off your bras and
For
burn
some reason,
'em.
not there to say take off your top and get killed by Greg.
That's
Kinnear.
what I was gonna say.
And I was like, what?
I'm gonna reference something that has nothing to do with Bo Burnham.
Where's the break? She took it with her.
Is he doing another
Shit, what's that called?
stand-up
Yeah,
special?
it should be coming out sometime within the next year.
Thank God.
Because he had completely new material except for a couple of other songs when I went and saw him in March. It was so funny.
Where'd you go see him?
I went and saw him at the Vic Theater in Chicago.
Shit.
It
How
was-
come I didn't hear about this shit?
Was he still doing what?
He did some things from what, like, he did some classic stuff or like stuff that he's known for, but he did it after like a lot of his newer stuff.
Okay.
So, because he did something like a fake country song called "Pandering," and it was so fucking hilarious.
We listened to it. It was amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
So-
I have complete faith in Bo.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
He's
no.
very clever.
He's
I-
never
I've-
not delivered.
Yeah, I've
There,
never
no,
been
I still
disappointed.
listen to his songs today,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I'm still getting jokes and I've listened to the song like 100 times, and I'm like, oh, I get that joke now. It's like that's good writing, or I'm really dumb. Maybe a combination of the two.
No, that's me all the time.
Okay,
Like,
good.
But he sometimes delivers jokes so fast that like
You don't.
There's one
there's
that-
no way you can.
there's one that you intend to get like first listen, but
Yeah.
then there's other ones that you like you go back and listen to it. That's what I love.
Yeah.
Like you'll go back and listen to like
He's
or
a comedy
watch-
genius. He
Yeah.
really is.
I loved him in Parks and Rec too. That was great.
Dude, he was
He was
such
on
a
Parks
dick.
and Rec?
He was in. Wait.
He was in one
Yeah,
episode of
he-
Parks and Rec, and he was an asshole. He
yeah,
was
he
like
was-
a
How? How was he only in one episode?
He was a 16-year-old like famous country singer.
Yeah, from
And he was just like complete dickwad. They were trying to get him for like a concert for Pawnee, and like,
Of course.
yeah, it was.
How is he like not in TV shows?
he actually was writing his own like musical TV show for MTV, but it was supposed to be a comedy.
Okay.
And then he pitched it to MTV around the same time, like I guess Glee came out.
Oh.
So
Okay.
they thought he was. They're like, oh, we like it, but it's too much like Glee, so we want to wait until Glee's like either run its course or. And as far as I can, I know.
So what you're saying is it's about that time, considering Glee has run into the ground like a
well, yeah, no.
9/11.
Glee is no
Jesus
more.
Christ! No
I believe-
chill.
I believe Glee's spot's being taken over by Scream Queens, which.
Scream Queens.
Oh God, it looks so
What?
Is
good.
that?
No,
I'm a-
Screaming Queens is FX. That's not.
No,
that's
it's
not
Fox. It's on
It is
Fox.
not. No
yeah,
way.
it is. Look it up right now.
What's the premise of that? 'Cause I think
it's-
I
It's from Ryan Murphy.
is it like they're in a dance academy or something? And
No, well, kind of. It's a college, and then it's supposed to be like, because Jamie Lee Curtis is in it, who is known for being
Ooh.
in H or Halloween, not H2O.
character.
But you know, it's supposed to be like a murder serial killer thing, but it's based off of like slasher films. So each episode,
Oh, so this is from the people that made
American Horror Story. and
Yeah.
Glee. So Ryan Murphy and Brad
Thank
something.
you.
I can't remember his last
Maybe
name.
hopefully that's good.
It looks.
Hopefully it's going to be great.
Everything that Ryan Murphy has done has been pretty golden. Like I like the first 3 seasons of Glee. It's pretty good.
That's, as we say around here, that's an opinion.
I don't. That's like back in high school. I read all the Twilight books, and no, that's I know.
I'm sorry.
I know. I'm sorry for me too. In my defense, 1, 2, and 3 are awful, and then the beginning of 4 is terrible, and then the last third of the book is like an X-Men novel. It's sick.
So I should just start with that.
Do it.
No,
and
just
not read anything
Actually,
else.
yeah. Just see what you can pick up.
Or I can just read X-Men.
Hey, there you go. I was about to say just skip everything and just go straight to X-Men.
Oh, no.
Compared to the movies, though, the books are a lot better. Obviously, I've never actually seen a book that's comparable to the movie.
The movies are really bad, and I didn't
Hey,
even.
what's that thing that
No,
you
the
just
movies
said?
I saw a
Opinions?
couple of them, and I've seen like a little bit of each movie, and I'm like,
No, opinions.
this is the worst thing I've
Fucking
ever
opinions.
seen.
We
Fuck
watched
you.
one together.
Did we? Oh god, that was the worst night of my life.
Yeah.
That was actually one of the worst nights of my life.
Me, DJ, Anna P-Suit, and Melinda went to the Twilight premiere in Valpo. In that movie theater before it got renovated. Oh.
Yeah. And fun story, I'm allergic to food coloring, and I was dumb and I had a lot of high C. And what happens is I get super moody. And I was just pissed for no reason.
I mean, you had a very good reason. You were seeing Twilight.
I mean, but it was on top of that. It was awful.
Oh
He was not having a good time.
I was awful. I was a little pissed.
Well, it was
I would have hit me if I was an adult in the theater right now. I would have hit me.
Well,
little version of me.
the girls were sitting in the main part. We're the girls let's scream at whatever the hell his name was, Edward, whatever the fuck. And me and DJ were singing that, and I was just watching Resident Evil the movies. I was all right, this is much better. On my phone, I was this is a way better movie night. Why am I here? All right.
It was bad.
And I had strep throat that night too.
Why?
So it was a terrible night for
Hold on,
everybody.
my train of thought just derailed. Why did I start talking about Twilight?
Because you were trying to say that it's the equivalent of Glee, which I'd like to point out that Glee has won Emmys. Twilight has won nothing of a movie award.
I wasn't trying to say Twilight's good. I'm trying to say it's like a super guilty pleasure.
Oh yeah.
It's okay, I really like this, but the rest of the world hates it.
Well, not Glee, because the first 3 seasons, anyone
with
loved
common
it.
sense. No, Glee was terrible.
No,
Glee was awful
because it was Fox's one of their most watched shows. That's why he got approved for American Horror Stories, because of Glee.
Glee was awful. The writing on that show was probably the worst I've ever seen.
I mean, Ryan Murphy didn't write it. He just
I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying the writing was it was if a soap opera made it onto prime time. That's essentially what it was. And
that's a lot of shows.
Well, I really don't watch cable, so that's the best way I can describe it.
No, if you want a show like Glee, go look up Smash. I mean, it's unfortunate that it got canceled so early, but it's the adult version of Glee. It's you pull out what?
No, you just worked in the
theme of the podcast.
What we plan to talk about into what our bullshit we were talking about.
Hey,
full circle. Let's get back talking about anime.
That was unintentional.
Yeah, I know.
It happened.
I
at
know.
the beginning.
No, it's good. It's fine.
But no, okay. So the adult version of Glee is Smash. It's got Captain McPhee.
I watched Smash.
Yeah?
I gave it a chance because I was watching Glee at the time.
That makes me happy.
But the only reason why Glee stayed on was because it was more popular. And the reason why it was more popular is because it came out first. It was one of those things. They came out around the same time, but Glee just took off because a lot of people... Because at my age, I was at 16, 17 when Glee first came out.
Teenage girls.
Exactly.
Dude, they loved it.
One of the first episodes was fucking a bunch of girls washing cars. It was...
Was it?
Yeah.
I remember that.
And
They have
skimpy
stuff
cheerleader,
that on the internet for free.
There was a lot. Yeah, that show was actually kind of raunchy now that I think about it.
Glee.
It was a little ballsy.
It gets a little fucked up.
Wasn't there a kid
Yeah,
in a
I mean,
Yeah, there was a kid in a wheelchair, and people made fun of him for being in said wheelchair.
dude, Artie was my favorite character.
But-
I think he had the best voice of anyone on that cast. He was awesome.
But he was a dancer too.
He was I watched I was really into Glee back in the day. I wasn't trying to say I didn't like Glee. I thought the writing was shit. I love the show though.
But the show was generally the show was good.
Right, no, but I watched a lot of the behind the scenes, everyone talking, and oh shoot, what was that guy's name? I don't know, the guy that played Artie,
Yeah.
the guy in the wheelchair, during auditions and like when everyone was like getting into the cast into the show, it was like a well-known fact he was the best dancer that like of anyone there, and they fucking put him in a chair.
Yeah.
They're like, why?
Well, they have him. Okay, so
Why?
they have him dancing. I
They
think one
do
episode.
during dream sequences.
Yeah, and I just want to throw this out there.
And it's awesome.
The thing that weighed down the show for me was the writing. It's like that spoiled it, but the actual so the music and like the acting, the music and the dancing. It's like they're all very incredibly talented like musicians and performers. It's just the story was.
We wouldn't have our Flash on the show if it wasn't for Glee.
That is true.
Or American Horror Story or Scream Queens.
Hold on. Back up. I totally forgot about this until we just talked about this. No, they put this guy who in a wheelchair that's the best dancer, and then it was like during like one of the seasons were ending, and then they leaked this like, oh, we're gonna get him this magical walking machine, and we're gonna put him through rehab, and he's gonna learn how to walk again. And then the first episode of the next season, there was like a 10-second joke. He's like, Artie, what happened to that rehab machine? He's like, it broke. And then it was done. And it ripped the hope out of my heart that like Artie would be able to walk. And it was like the biggest kick in the balls I've ever had from a show.
Wait, was that canon? Because I vaguely recall something like that. And again, I tuned in and out of Glee, so I have no idea.
What do you mean?
Like, is that something that they actually introduced? Like, oh, you're going to learn how to walk. And then just the plot line.
Yeah. I mean, it's... I don't know how the writing works. I think a friend of mine who recently graduated from Ball State for cinematography, whatever, was really big into Glee. And she's like, yeah, the way that they write that show is they write it an episode at a time, and like different people write different episodes. So like the main plot like just weaves and bobs and like goes nuts. So like the show doesn't make sense when you sit down and watch it. So there'd be like these little plot lines that like with that it was canon. They're like, yeah, he's gonna learn how to walk again, and then it just like nothing happened.
See,
so
that's writing by committee, and normally that does make for a really good TV show sometimes.
Not when it's like
not when you drop a major plot line like that. I mean, that's called
not on a show where like the story it's a drama. Like I don't know. I don't think it worked for Glee.
I'm not defending the actions of Glee.
Yeah.
But a lot of shows, especially nowadays, they do that because it takes a lot of money, especially if someone writes a really good episode. Then they get a lot of attention for that episode. That's why you'll see like writers go against each other and for like Golden Globes or whatever for the same show.
Yeah.
Because they're writing episodes, opposite of each other.
Okay.
But normally they know what they're doing. Sometimes it's like they'll bring in one writer, he'll write one episode and just be like, out, done.
See, now that's a beautiful part about television nowadays, is that on different episodes they'll actually list like who wrote the episode, so you can like recognize which writers you like and which ones you don't. I mean, you see that with Sherlock, you see that with Doctor Who, so you know which writers you like, and when they go and do other shows, you can follow their career. So it's kind of nice because fucking 20 years ago you didn't have that.
Well, yeah, because writers are a lot like directors for TV shows. They get switched out every so often.
Exactly.
So, and that's what it works really well on shows like that are anthology series because, they can switch all the time. That's why I've always loved Tales from the Crypt or the Friday the 13th. Like shows that are Monster of the Week, they used to do that all the time. X-Files used to do that all the time. Crime series used to do that all the time. Because they didn't have an overarching plot.
Yes, and that makes sense when the TV show is more epic. I mean, like all TV shows are episodic, but when there's like the overlying, like the whole, like I don't know how to say it.
There's no overlying story.
Yeah, like the overlying story is super important. Like it doesn't work as well.
See, but you can also probably blame that on shows like X-Files.
Sure.
Because they later on, like the first like 2 or 3 seasons when they didn't know, they're still kind of testing the waters. They didn't have an overarching plot. But then all of a sudden, they started having like the smoking man and, what happened to Mulder's sister and blah, blah, blah. Like you started getting things that you weren't going to get the answer to every week, but, you would get like little hints at like what's going to happen. All building to a season finale where that either big baddie gets, defeated or, that you find out the answer. So thanks a lot, Vince Gilligan.
And kind of...
Heyo, Breaking Bad.
Speaking of, How I Met Your Mother was kind of like that, where they had like...
Gross.
Yeah. We're gonna get to it. Don't worry.
CBS comedies are Hitler. I said it.
I liked the acting on that show.
I'm not saying that the actors were bad. I'm saying that the writing was bad and that
It's okay. It's
I will not stick my neck out for that fucking show.
you shouldn't stick your neck out for any CBS comedy.
No.
hey now. It started off, great premise, great characters, but then it took a turn for the worse. I mean, in your last 3 seasons, when you have your one-dimensional character, when you have Barney become like your main like heartstring puller, and you try to turn him into this 3-dimensional character over the course of 3 or 4 seasons, it's like your show is in trouble. It's like all he was there for was comedic relief.
And I think there was an added dimension to Barney because at least when the show started, Neil Patrick Harris, just like when he's himself in Harold and Kumar. All he's talking about is like getting puss and like
Yeah.
But and then you like you know that in real life he's gay. It just adds that other dimension for me. Like that's the only reason why I like that show because they could be really clever with him being a womanizer, but like in real life you're like this is kind of extra funny because he totally wouldn't chase any women
He has a
down.
husband.
Yeah,
And
he
they-
has a husband and a kid. So
And they had to ruin
2.
it. They just they shit all over that idea.
But-
But it's so sad.
But that's one of the problems with writing by committee. But
gosh.
it works for a majority of shows, and but nowadays a lot of writing by committee doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
It only happens with shows that they're trying to keep a smaller budget. Sign people on to do this many episodes.
Backtracking to How I Met Your Mother, I know that they completely pooped out that last season. I don't even remember the ending.
Last
I've heard it was awful.
Okay, they have. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I heard they just squander they're like through all the seasons they keep building up. They give you a little more like I almost met your mother then. And they're like yellow umbrella, and it's like okay that's kind of cool I guess. And then they just squander it. And I heard the last season's just bad. And I apparently didn't like the way they wrote Barney towards the last couple of seasons.
Oh yeah.
One thing I would really have liked, or I thought was really funny now that Curtis brings up that he was complete womanizer, is if like the last season like he just has like this midlife crisis and he figures out that he's gay. I would have loved that so hard.
Whamp
That'd be
whamp.
amazing.
I don't know. I've never thought about that till now. I thought it'd be hilarious.
Yeah, but that I mean, having that mindset, being able to riff on those kind of jokes is pretty funny.
Yeah.
So, like, there's an added dimension. I hate CBS comedies. Any show that has to rely on a laugh track nowadays probably isn't.
What other shows are there? I don't really watch cable.
Two
these
Broke
days.
Girls.
Okay, go back to
2.5 Men.
Go back to
Gross.
Will
Big Bang
Arnett.
Theory.
Okay, We're the Millers. Anybody?
I
Never saw it.
I don't give CBS comedies a chance.
Okay. So you should have given this one a chance. Like it was actually worth your time.
What was that? The one with Will Arnett?
Yeah, it was Will Arnett.
I think I watched the first episode and I was like, I love you, Will Arnett, but this it wasn't my cup of tea, just like all the other ones.
Or no, not We're the Millers. That's the movie. That's the one with Jennifer Aniston.
But is it just called like The Millers or something?
Yeah, it's
like
just
that?
Wait, Will Arnett, isn't he? Oh fuck. I don't
Gay. Yes.
No.
He's gay?
No, he was married to Amy Poehler.
I have no idea who he is.
Oh yeah,
Was?
that's what I'm thinking of. I'm
Yeah.
thinking of right.
Was?
What is he
Yeah,
do?
it was.
That's sad.
They got separated and
Well,
then divorced.
Him and the
celebrities.
guy who plays the douche in Parks and Rec is
Nick Kroll.
They're not married. Dude, he's fucking hilarious. And
Kroll Show. That's
Yeah.
no, and
it's one that ended too early.
the
Just
movie
throwing
with
it out
the
there.
show with like 2 Liz's, and it's
Yeah, that's the Kroll Show.
yeah, and it's
Yeah.
like what's their little spin-off
Well,
thing called?
Publicity.
Publicity. Like, dude, I love that. It's
shit,
so
like,
bad.
The girl is Mona Lisa.
Yeah, Mona Lisa and
Yeah.
the douche. I was like, oh my god.
And like, there's an episode where she's pregnant and they're like having a
Oh,
baby.
why not?
So great.
Oh, okay. So right after Justin moved, he sent me a picture, and he's like, "Hey, we just got a truck in, and they sent us all this tuna. Then it won't fit on the shelf. We literally have too much tuna." And I died.
DJ's a little out of the loop.
Hold on, no. It's hold on. I vaguely remember.
I showed you this.
You did.
I showed you this, fucker.
I can't remember the context, but I do remember something about too much tuna.
I'll send it to you. I showed you the best one too.
I
It was
think
the
you
one where he had
did.
like mercury poisoning.
Yeah.
I haven't watched all of them, but the ones I have watched are fucking amazing.
No, Nick
Yeah.
Kroll is a pretty.
Okay.
He's a comedic genius, really. I mean, I don't like a lot of his.
He was
you know,
in Kimmy Schmidt for one episode.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
That shows.
See, that's what we need to talk about right now. Is shows that are underrated on Netflix. Which, if Kimmy Schmidt does
I feel
not
like
get,
Kimmy Schmidt has gotten it's up there
Really?
now.
I feel
It's not.
It's
I
like
don't-
it's
I
got
don't
some
like-
underground attention.
I mean, there.
But that's the thing. I don't want I want like Spotlight because that show has prime writing. It's got Tina Fey as a creator. It's
She's a creator in that show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
She's amazing.
She's pretty.
She's an idiotic lawyer, and it's great.
yeah. It's she got a
I don't
she got
know.
a perm.
I don't know who her quote unquote husband is, but man,
Because I feel like Kimmy Schmidt isn't garnered enough attention that it should with that all-star cast and with as many people like
who's
John
who's
Hamm-
in that?
John Hamm's in it.
Who the fuck is John Hamm?
Mad Men.
Oh man, DJ.
Is he the main character of Mad Men?
Yeah,
I don't like
John-
that show.
it's a
I
hard.
think
Doesn't like you.
I don't give a
but
shit. if I like
Allison Bree's in that show.
Who's that?
Oh my
Dude,
god,
Christina Hendricks is in that show.
Yes, it wasn't January Jones in that show too. Like
Yeah.
for the first couple seasons.
Yeah.
who? I don't know any of these people.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't know either, man.
Really? You haven't watched? I've
You haven't watched Kimmy Schmidt?
I know I haven't.
It's super good.
I have yet to finish Daredevil. That's how bad I am. I'm not qualified to be on this podcast. I'm sorry, everyone.
Daredevil's like 12 episodes, man.
I know. I'm only 3
But each
in.
one, I mean,
It's so good.
No, I'm 4 in. I take that back.
It's really good.
You need to get on that before Jessica Jones starts, which is like this fall.
Yeah, I'm working on Daredevil and Green Arrow.
Yeah, that one's good.
Did
Sorry,
they put
not Green
season?
Arrow.
I don't know shit about Green Arrow.
Have they put season 3 up yet?
No.
Not yet. I think they're going to in the next couple
Wait,
months.
season 3's out?
It should be. It should be coming out soon.
I know what
What?
I'm doing this weekend.
No, I'm asking you if they have yet.
Season 3 was like broadcast, but it's not online yet.
It's not on Netflix yet.
Okay, so
It's on the internet somewhere, and I'll find it.
go find it, fool.
I'm not gonna steal it though.
Okay, so
You heard me in NSA. Fuck you.
just want
You can't catch me.
Sorry.
to throw this out there. So starting on Arrow, it's kind of daunting. I'm
Why?
I'm 7 episodes in. Every season is 3 episodes long.
Yeah.
And they're all hour episodes.
Yeah.
It's like that. Do you think they?
See-
do you guys think they stretch the material out too much?
Yes.
No.
I do.
No.
Ooh, bam.
I
Absolutely
think,
not.
Contrast.
Well, I think that they might not stretch it up, but the mid-season finale crap irritates me so badly.
Yeah.
I agree.
And especially with shows like Walking Dead that are only 12 episodes anyways each season, and they do a mid-season finale in January, and they're like, we'll be back in March. It's like, then just do 6 episodes, and then do 6 episodes.
See, I don't have a problem with that because I watch the whole seasons all at once.
Well, yeah, but that's...
I don't care about that.
But it would be such a better structure if they went, hey, we're going to do 12 episodes, do a little more focus of a story instead of dragging it out, and then, have more epic storylines. Because that works really well for Game of Thrones. It works really...
A lot of the bigger shows it works for. A lot of like your like shows on HBO and like Showtime, all the way to like Netflix and a bunch of the stuff on BBC. So you're not stretching your material so far. Your budget's bigger per episode, and it gives you time to like the perfect amount of time to develop.
Mm-hmm.
Look
It's-
at
it's
iZombie.
beautiful.
I love the way that iZombie structured. They're doing 13 episode seasons.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what they did for the first one?
Yeah, 13 episodes, and they're doing 13 more episodes this upcoming.
Ooh, fantastic.
And I really like that show. So,
Never seen it.
Speaking of, anybody?
not bad.
Okay.
Anybody excited for Supergirl?
No.
No,
I'm
What is
not
that?
either.
What is it?
CBS is doing their own DC show.
Are they having laugh tracks installed?
I just don't like CBS in general. Like, I think they have a partnership with WB in some facet, but I am not a fan of CBS. I don't get why NCIS is such a popular show.
You don't like NCIS?
I do not. I think it's so boring. Like,
I've never given it a chance.
it seems like the same episode every week. Like, oh, military guy goes crazy, and then he kills a bunch of other military guys, and then we can only figure it out because we're the military police. Military.
I mean, so was Law and Order SVU, but
And I don't watch that either.
But I watch the shit out of that. Fucking Elliot and Stabler, they're my jam. They're the best like partnership ever.
Didn't that get dissolved? Like, isn't?
Yeah, it's because they wouldn't. I can't remember the actor's name. The guy. Yeah, they wouldn't let him direct some episodes. Dick Wolf. So he was like, "Peace
Dick
out."
Wolf? Is that really his name?
Yeah, no, the guy who created the show, his name is Dick Wolf.
Legit, man.
I love
It's
it.
the best name.
But DJ, it's like you knew.
I wish my name was.
See, a lot
You
of
posted
those.
earlier.
Wolf Job.
What did I post?
Wolf.
Oh, I did post Wolf Job.
But I feel like a lot of those shows don't work as well anymore. The Monster
Wolf Job.
of the Week is kind of like it doesn't work as well as it used to, because a lot of people are expecting that epic storyline overarching.
Right.
You know.
See, it's nice. I don't know. I like what the Flash did. Like they did, you know.
They did their villain of the week.
Yeah,
but
then,
they still had that great story. Like
exactly.
that's how Arrow and Flash are doing it right, because
Yeah.
Arrow is doing it too. Obviously,
Yeah.
they stole the formula, just put superpowers into it. So
It's good.
I will say though that you know,
Superpowers.
yeah, metahumans, whatever you want to call it.
Anyways, no, even though they do it well, there's still like filler stuff. I don't think there's a whole filler episode
No.
between each of them. Like there is no one episode that's just filler, but there are like spots that are filler in kind of each episode. If you pulled that out, it's like you'd have just if you had 12 episodes, you'd have so many episodes that were just good, just excellent.
But that's one thing that I was worried about with Flash, is that they took so long to explain what what Eobod was, that I felt that some people might have, fell off. They did keep it interesting with the villains that they had, but after a while, it was just like, when are we going to see the Reverse Flash? They did that Who Is He for way too long.
Yeah, it definitely dragged out.
Yeah, that I was not a fan of. Otherwise, I really enjoy Flash, and I'm excited for the upcoming season. So, I'm worried about Supergirl, though, and I'm worried about Legends of Tomorrow.
See, the only thing that I'm excited about with Supergirl is the potential for crossover.
But that's the thing, like, CBS has already said that if there is a crossover, it's not going to be for a while.
Really?
Like, yeah, because they're already putting, like, the kibosh, because most people want to see it cross over. I'm liking what they're doing with Constantine. They're like, oh, your show got canceled? Hey, come on into Arrow. We'll let you be Constantine.
Isn't Constantine getting redone? Or something like that? Or he's going to a different show or something like that? That's what I heard.
No, it was canceled by NBC.
It was canceled.
Right.
They had a chance. NBC might have moved it to Sci-Fi.
Didn't it win an award after it got canceled?
No.
Or something? That's what I thought.
I wish. That might have actually put it back on Sci-Fi. But they talked about putting it on Sci-Fi under its original name, Hellblazer, which I would have loved.
I didn't even know it was about
opted out.
Whatever Marvel DC. I just thought it was about some dude that everyone was in love with. I legitimately didn't know what Constantine was about. Because I just saw gift sets and I was like, what the hell is this show about? This guy's in a trench coat and I guess he's hot or something? I don't know.
Well, Constantine's just a paranormal investigator or an exorcist, and he's got a lot of issues, and the comic book character, he's probably one of the most better developed comic book characters ever. He was one of the first superheroes he was a bisexual, which made him cool.
Oh, that's probably one of those on Tumblr.
That's what makes you cool?
Well, it was cool because it was never done before.
Ah.
It's like he was, someone had the fortitude to make a character that people back in the 80s might have been like, whoa, he's bi? That's
Yeah, it was
no
progressive.
thanks. Yeah, it was. And that put him kind of into his own limelight. His character, he's deeply flawed, so, people can really relate to him. He's made a shit ton of mistakes, and that's what makes him cool. And also he's a chain smoker, and he's got a cool trench coat, so, and he's British, which is always a plus.
So all I need is a trench coat.
And to be bi.
And British.
And chain smoke.
And
Super easy.
You should also be a paranormal investigator / exorcist.
Knock that out in a month.
Okay, side note, I am planning on going ghost hunting this fall.
He's going to say bisexual.
It's super boring.
That's wow, is this the time, Brian?
Hey, Mike, what are you doing after this?
Hey, yo.
What? We're going to canoodle?
Meow.
I'm down.
I mean, woof. Wolf.
Yeah, Wolf's gay.
Yeah, wolf is for boys. That's right.
What?
No, it's.
I mean, that
No,
works
no,
too.
it's
that is a terrifying nightmare.
that hurt my mouth.
But
You gotta massage your temples first.
Yeah, I guess so. Gotta stretch.
Oh, my straight.
Yeah, loosen
Gotta
up
stretch.
the-
I don't know.
I didn't say anything gay.
Yeah, I know.
You get your gayness out by doing
Which-
gay stuff, and then we just kind of, I don't know, it just comes out.
Depends what you mean by
It
gay
comes
stuff.
in our subconscious, and we just say gay stuff.
Depends what you mean
See,
by gay stuff.
DJ explaining this sounds really gay too.
Yeah, I know,
So
right?
like,
Like, we just do gay things
Have
all
you-
the time.
have you-
do it one big burst.
he's
have
like, we come out.
Did you?
Comes
All right,
in,
hold on.
comes-
Do you remember that? Do you remember the previous podcast we did? I'm pretty sure I don't know. I used when we started listening to the
Say the
playback.
second you're on dick gay.
Yeah, it was something.
It was.
I don't know, something like, oh, don't put the penis in your mouth for, I don't know, having a dick in your mouth. It feels good. It's like, wow.
Okay.
It's like, that's straight. Good job, everybody.
But so you wanted to discuss the MCU too.
The what?
What was your gripe with?
Marvel.
No,
Cinematic
I picked up on that earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
What's your gripe, Mister? I didn't like Ant-Man because
You didn't like Ant-Man?
What? It's not that I didn't like it. I just didn't think it.
He thought it was more flawed than people are giving.
Didn't live
Yeah.
up to the hype.
Yeah, but this is also
I
the
kinda
guy
agree
that
with
went
that,
and
actually.
actually paid money to see Fantastic
Yes,
Four.
this is a. Let it be known. Let the record show. DJ, write it down.
Yeah.
He voluntarily went to go see Fantastic Four. So, if you just want to go ahead and
Let that sink in.
yeah.
I kind of agree with the Ant-Man thing though. It was okay, but it wasn't like amazing. But I don't think that was the point they're
Yeah,
trying to do.
I mean, it wasn't.
they weren't trying to make it super crazy.
Do you guys want to save this one for next time? Because like we're at an hour now.
Damn, like half that hour just nuts bullshit. All right.
Sure.
I mean, just throwing it out there because I know you have work in the morning.
Next time on Game Grumps.
I really don't care at this
We
point.
kill ourselves. There's no other podcast. If we're gonna kill ourselves right now, there's gonna be no other podcast. This is the last episode.
No one's gonna hear any of these. All right.
No,
bye.
no one's gonna hear anything.
I'm cool with that.
I'm
But
still gonna post this.
Okay, that's
We're at 101.
what.
I'm talking about like what's the actual
Oh, 9:30.
time? Okay.
Also,
I mean,
I'm gonna post this with like the stick figure of Goku and
Do it.
Barut. What's
Do
his
it.
name?
Beerus.
Baraka.
Or Beerus.
I'm the head of the
Jesus.
motherfucking state. N-word. I brought you key.
Let's lose a demographic.
Let's
go.
Dude, no, get in here. Get in.
Get-
That's it. Dude, Black Twitter loves DBZ. They love it.
But they don't like 4 white kids, saying the N word.
Did I say
This is
the
a
N-word?
podcast.
You-
but
Did I
you
say
said,
the N-word?
Well, you said the N word.
They don't know we're
You
white.
said the N word. Well, no,
Pretty
they do
clearly
now.
white.
Well, okay,
I'm
3
not white.
3 white people and a Puerto Rican.
That's racist.
Who said that earlier?
You
What?
did.
I?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like me.
What?
You said
Lacist instead of
I
racist.
know Danny says it a lot.
Does
All
he?
right.
Yeah.
I love Danny.
Well, I've been
Danny's-
Brian.
I'm Curtis.
I've been slightly racist, I guess.
I've been on my phone.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for coming to our train wreck.
Bye-bye.
It's been fun.
Trainwreck podcast, what it should be called.
Follow us on Twitter.
I just fucking eat a dick.